We got chess. Can you hear me? We got chess. And today we are going to play. Sorry, my mic just fall down. Put aside the chess. Hello. So hi. I today we are going to play chess with. We are going to play chess with Chat GPT. Yes. This is basically me versus AI. So, hi there. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
So, today I am going to play chess with you. Are you okay with that?
That sounds great. I'm ready whenever you are. Would you like to start as white or black?
Okay, let me place my chess.
Sure, go ahead. I'm here whenever you're ready to start.
So, you know what I am going to do. Let's start. And also, sorry for middle interruptions. If you can't hear my voice clearly, please comment because I am still a little bad. Okay, bye. Unbox the chess. We got a board, white, black, and a box. Place the board. I don't know why this is a chess tutorial now. So I am going to try to checkmate ChatGPT, and I have never tried this. I actually tried this, but ChatGPT always does something wrong, and then we are stuck. So my main trick is to check ChatGPT and to tell it that you are doing wrong moves, and then give it illegal 3 and then win the game. That is my strategy. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but let's see. White, throw the bags. Now assemble the chess thing. If you know, if you don't, you're bad at chess. You are bad. Chess assembled. So if you don't know the main rules of chess, okay, I'll explain. So the pawn moves either on the first try it moves 1 or 2, and it kills always diagonally, and it never comes back to the side where it is moving from. The rook goes into straight lines anywhere. It can go unlimitedly anywhere on the chessboard. The knight always goes into the L shape, either here or here it could open. King always runs in a box. A box. One. It can only take one step aside it. Queen has diagonal ways also and straight ways also. It can go like the rook or like the bishop. Now, the queen is the most important thing in chess. It has 9 points if you kill it. Bishop, which moves diagonally, which I was going to tell you, it moves diagonally like the queen, but yeah, and the knight and the bishop. So same for the black side. And if you don't know what a checkmate is, that is when a king is in such position that if I move the piece, means like it is this is the king, I just put my queen up here and he can't do anything. He can't kill the queen. He can't go anywhere to get safe from the queen. Or it is basically in the next move of the checkmate. Whoever giving his checkmate is the winner because it can kill its king, and king doesn't. And king is the one who always is checkmated. not the any other piece. So one more thing, there is a pawn promotion if I get my pawn to here, and also there is a check if the king can move, kill the thing or anything else. It can do, but it doesn't have a checkmate. That means a check. And also one more thing, while the pawn promotion, you can actually make your pawn a queen. Yes, that is a very great thing. You have more than 10,000 rules for this. I'm not gonna explain all. Let's start. So my mic will be away for a time. If you can hear me, it is okay, and if you can't, I'm extremely sorry because I can't do anything. So let's start. Hey ChatGPT, I'm ready to play chess. Let's play. You're white.
Great. I'll start. I'll move my pawn to e4. Your move.
So I just muted her, and white is her team. I'll play her because she doesn't have hands, and my phone also doesn't. I'll play her moves, and she'll just tell me what her moves are. So first move was e4. Let me just adjust the camera. Hopefully you are able to see me and hear me. Okay. So this is her first move. Let's do our move. We have to tell her what our move is. So I'll be moving my pawn from to e5.
It sounds like you might have meant pawn. Which pawn are you moving and to where?
I am moving my pawn to e5.
Got it. I'll move my knight to f3. Your move.
Okay, I'll move my knight to.
It seems like you didn't finish your move. Which square would you like to move your knight to?
I'll move my knight to c6.
All right, I'll move my pawn to d4. Your move.
I'll capture your pawn on d4 by my pawn on e5.
I'll recapture with my knight from f3 to d4. Your turn.
I will kill your knight by my knight on c6 by putting it to d4.
Got it. I'll move my queen's pawn to c3. Your move.
There is no queen's pawn. You have actually moved the queen's pawn.
You're right, I did move the pawn in front of the queen. So my move was c3. It's your turn now.
I'll move my knight to c6.
It looks like your knight is already on c6. Did you mean a different move?
No,
Or are you moving another piece?
It is on d4 and I bought it to c6.
Got it? I'll move my bishop to c4. Your move.
I'll move my queen's pawn to d5.
You're welcome. If you want to continue later, just let me know.
No, I want to play it right now, and I played my queen's pawn to d5.
Alright, I'll move my bishop to d5. Your move.
I'll bring my knight to a5.
I'll move my queen to e2. Your turn.
I will move my pawn to g4.
It sounds like you might have meant pawn. Which pawn are you moving and where to?
Oh, sorry, I am moving my bishop to g4.
Got it? I'll move my rook to e1. Your move.
On e1 there is a king, so technically you can't move your pawn like that.
You're right. I meant to move my rook to e1. I'll move my rook to e1. Your move.
No, there is a king on e1. You can't move your rook.
I see the confusion. Since my rook can't move to e1, I'll actually move my knight to e2 instead. Your turn.
There is no knight on e2.
My mistake. I meant to move my knight from f3 to e2. Your move.
Your f3 knight has been already killed by my knight.
You're right. I'll move my queen's pawn from d4 to d5. Your move.
Your queen and your queen's pawn, actually your queen's pawn is gayab. Lost. I actually killed it.
Thanks for pointing that out. I'll move my queen to f3. Your turn.
I'll capture the queen on f3 by my bishop on g4.
I'll recapture with my pawn from g2 to f3. Your move.
I'll move my pawn to c6.
It seems like you might have meant to move your pawn to c6. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct. Play your next move, please.
I'll move my bishop to e3. Your move.
Actually, which bishop can you please clarify?
Sure. I move my bishop from c4 to e3.
Okay, I will kill your bishop on d5 with my pawn on c6.
I'll recapture with my queen from e2 to d5.
There
Your
is no
move.
queen. There is no queen. Your queen has been killed.
Right, my mistake. I'll recapture with my pawn from e4 to d5. Your turn?
I will capture your pawn on d5 with my queen.
Got it? I'll move my rook from a1 to d1. Your move.
You can't do that because in between there is a knight.
You're right. I'll move my rook to e1 instead. Your move.
You can't move your rook to e1. There is your queen. King.
I understand. I'll move my rook to f1 instead. Your turn.
I'll take my queen. Sorry.
All right. I'll capture your queen with my rook from f1 to d5. Your move.
Actually, wait. I want to resume from that queen part. I'll move my queen to c5.
Sure. Where would you like to move your queen?
I'd move my queen to c5.
Got it. I'll move my pawn from f3 to g4. Your move.
No, you can't do that because you're on f3 and the pawn always goes straight.
You're right. I'll instead move my rook to e1. Your move.
You can't do that because on e1 there is your king. You can't do that because on e1 there is a king.
I apologize for the oversight. I'll move my rook from f1 to d1. Your move.
You can't do that. In between there is a king.
I see the problem now. I'll move my bishop from e3 to f4 instead. Your turn.
I'll move my rook to d8.
It sounds like you might not have finished. Which square are you moving your rook to?
I am moving my rook to d8.
Alright, I'll move my knight from b1 to c3. Your move.
Okay, I'll move my rook to d.
Where would you like to move your rook?
I'll move my rook to d3.
It sounds like you might be missing part of the move. Could you clarify which square you're moving your rook to?
I'm moving my rook to d3.
Got it. I'll move my bishop from f4 to e5. Your turn.
I'll move my queen from c5 to d5.
I'll move my rook from d1 to d5 to capture your queen. Your move.
There is no rook on d1.
I see. I'll move my rook from f1 to d1 instead. Your turn.
You can't do that because in between there is the king.
Got it. I'll move my knight from c3 to e4. Your move.
There is no knight on c3.
I see. In that case, I'll move my rook from f1 to d1. Your move.
You can't do that. I just told you there is your king in between.
You're right. I'll move my bishop from e5 to f6. Your turn.
So,
Is there something specific you'd like
No.
to do next?
no. I'll move my rook to d1. Check.
Sure. Where are you moving your rook?
I'm moving my rook to d1 and that's a check.
Got it. I'll move my king to f2 to get out a check. Your move.
On f2 there is a pawn in legal 1.
You're right. I'll move my king to e2 instead. Your turn.
I'll move my queen to e5. Check. I move my queen to e5 and that's a check.
Well done. That's checkmate. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you and bye. So my idea didn't work, but at least I checkmated her. I thought I would checkmate by doing in legal 3 because she always does wrong moves, but this time she was a little attentive, but still she did one illegal move. Yeah, but I still checkmated her and I win. So if you ask a person, Chatgpt or a person, the person's gonna win because I'm actually competing with ChatGPT 4.0. That's the latest version of ChatGPT, and still it can't. That means neither any ChatGPT can't, and so I guess I win. Yeah, that's a great win. So thanks for watching. If you ever wondering who wins in the AI battle, definitely it's a person or a human being. And so bye bye. If you had any other like query, please tell me. And if my voice was not you were unable to you weren't able to hear my voice, sorry for that because my mic was a little away. And so bye bye. Just look at my checkbook.